All right, let's get right into it. We're going to talk about the next big wave in Web3. And you know what? It's probably not what you're thinking. We're moving past all the hype and speculation to tackle the one giant problem that's been holding everything back. The fact that using this stuff can be an absolute nightmare for most people.
But before we get into the problem, let's just look at the momentum here. Check out this number, $50 billion. That's the market cap that a new sector called DePIN, that's Decentralized Physical Infrastructure, had already hit by 2024. And this isn't just some abstract digital currency, okay? This is blockchain tech being used to build real, tangible things. We're talking wireless networks, cloud computing. The potential here is just massive.
And honestly, that $50 billion, that's just scratching the surface. What's coming down the pike, it really sounds like something out of a sci-fi movie. I mean, think about it. Tokenizing real estate, companies run entirely by AI, even government bonds living on the blockchain. And get this, some analysts are predicting we'll see over 1 million autonomous AI agents managing finances directly on-chain by 2025. 1 million. The future is definitely arriving fast.
Okay, so with all this incredible tech, all this potential, it begs a really important question, right? If this stuff is so revolutionary, why isn't everybody using it? Why does it still feel so ridiculously hard to get started?
Well, it's because for a new user, the experience is frankly terrifying. I mean, the first thing anyone tells you is, guard this seed phrase with your life. And then they say, oh, and by the way, if you lose it, all your money is gone, forever. No takebacks, no customer support. That's not a learning curve, that's a cliff. And it's a huge, huge reason people just say nope and walk away.
But let's say you're brave, you get past that initial fear. What's next? Just pure, mind-numbing complexity. Someone actually counted it. One single trade, just moving something from one network to another, took 73 clicks. 6 minutes of your life for one trade. Think about that. We live in a world where everything on our phone is one click. This is the opposite of that.
And as if that weren't enough, you're just bombarded with a whole new language of confusing jargon. You've got gas fees that change every 5 seconds, these sketchy-sounding bridges you have to use, this whole concept of wallets. It's just a wall of confusion. And honestly, who can blame people for just throwing their hands up and saying, I'm out?
So here's the bottom line. Web3 is facing what you could call a great filter. It's really 3 big things. First, a user experience crisis. It's just too hard. Second, a trust problem. The slick marketing doesn't match the clunky reality. And third, it's a fragmented mess. Your stuff is scattered all over the place, across all these different networks. It's a labyrinth.
Okay, so that's the problem. It sounds pretty bad, right? But here's the good news. How do we fix all this? Well, the solution is actually starting to take shape, and it comes from 3 key technologies that are coming together in a way that, well, it changes the entire game.
All right, key number 1, it's called account abstraction. Now, that sounds technical, but the idea is actually pretty simple. It's a complete overhaul of what a crypto wallet is. It turns your basic wallet into a way smarter, programmable smart account. And the most important thing it does? It finally breaks that scary all-or-nothing link between one single private key and all of your money. So what does this actually unlock for you? Well, it makes your wallet feel a lot more like a normal bank account. You can finally say goodbye to those terrifying seed phrases. It allows for things like social recovery, like a forgot my password button for your crypto. It also gets rid of a ton of the little annoyances, like letting you pay transaction fees with whatever token you happen to have, and it can bundle a whole bunch of steps into just one single click. And look, this isn't just some far-off theory. It's really happening. You've got different standards competing to make this a reality. There's one called ERC 4337, which is already pretty mature and great for brand new apps. Then there's another one, EIP 7702, which is more focused on upgrading the billions of accounts that already exist. But the key thing is, they're both pushing in the same direction, making our accounts way, way smarter and a whole lot safer.
Okay, on to key number 2. This one is called Decentralized Identity, or DID for short. And this piece of the puzzle, it's all about solving that trust issue. The best way to think about it is like a universal digital passport. But here's the critical difference. It's a passport that you control, and you can use it to prove things about yourself without just handing over all your private data to every website you visit.
And the impact of this is huge. For example, you could prove you've met all the legal requirements for something, the whole KYC thing, but do it in a way that protects your privacy. This is what unlocks access to things like tokenized real-world assets. It means you can do business without emailing a scan of your driver's license to 10 different companies. It's how you finally build a real trusted reputation online that belongs to you and nobody else.
And that brings us to the third and final key, and this one might be the most powerful of all. It's a concept called intents, and it completely flips the script on how we use apps. See, right now, you have to figure out every single little step. With intents, you don't. You just declare your goal, your intent. You say what you want to happen. And then a whole network of smart agents and experts compete to find the absolute best way to do it for you.
So let's put it all together. What happens when you combine these three incredibly powerful ideas? You get a smart account that's secure and easy to use. You get a digital identity that's trustworthy. And you get a system that doesn't need you to click buttons, but actually understands your goals. You mix those together, and you get something totally new.
This, right here, is the big aha moment. It's a massive shift. We're moving away from what's called an imperative model. That's where you have to be the expert and tell the computer every single step. Instead, we're moving to a declarative model. That's where you just declare your goal. You say, I want to swap 1 ETH for the most SOL I can get on Solana. And that's it. You're done. The entire burden of figuring out how gets lifted off your shoulders and put onto the network.
And when you put all this together, it's not just a slightly better app. It creates a whole new category of product. We're talking about an autonomous finance platform. Imagine getting the dead simple experience of a robo-advisor, but with the power of a hedge fund's trading desk, and all with the security of knowing you and only you are in control of your assets. Essentially, this becomes your personal AI chief financial officer, your own AI CFO. You just give it a high-level goal like, hey, find me a way to earn 8% APY on my USDC. And then this whole network of AI solvers goes to work, competing to find the absolute best, cheapest, and safest way to make that happen. The winning strategy gets executed for you, automatically. And the best part? Your money never even leaves your super secure smart account. But you have to understand, this is so much bigger than just making finance apps easier to use. This is the bedrock, the foundation for an entirely new kind of economy. An economy that's going to be powered by intelligent, autonomous agents.
If you look at how finance has evolved, it's a really clear progression. You know, in the past, everything was manual. You had to do every single action yourself. Then we moved into the present, which is more tool-assisted. We use bots and aggregators to help us. But the next step, where we are now, is this goal-driven future, where we start delegating the outcomes to an AI CFO. And beyond that, the ultimate destination is what's being called the agentic economy, where these autonomous AI agents, working for us, become major economic players in their own right.
And let's be clear, this isn't about replacing people. It's the exact opposite. It's about empowering every single person. This technology gives you your very own AI agent, a sovereign, intelligent partner that can navigate the insane complexity of digital finance for you, protect your interests, and find opportunities to capture value on your behalf. It levels the playing field.
So that leaves us with one final, pretty mind-bending question to think about. As these systems get smarter and more powerful and we learn to trust them, is it possible that the most important financial advisor in your life won't even be human? It's a really profound shift. And the craziest part is, it's not science fiction. It's happening right now.